Hello and welcome to Rauta's Reviews. Now they say you really shouldn't be licking toads. Some of them might be poisonous. But this German band wants to challenge me on that. So let's welcome Toadeater with the album called Bexadde. I don't know how to probably pronounce it, but let's go with this one. This is also something that has been very active throughout the years. And let's not forget that now, 44 minutes, 4 tracks, 10 minutes, roughly 11 minutes on average. This band indeed has been very active since 2018 when they were founded, basically releasing some sort of release every year, 3 full lengths in demo and an EP. So quite active indeed, and the band shows no signs of giving up, slowing down, or making things worse. Now, I don't have previous experience with the band, so I can't really compare to this one, the previous albums, so just take my guess on that. My point here being is that so many bands already get the kind of a worn out effect after already 1 or 2 albums, especially if the pace is really fast, and some bands tend to go like, okay, we used all the bullets with the albums 1 and 2 and now it's time to slow down, or then they just put out mediocrity. However, Toadeater is going to challenge that idea as well, as much as the licking or eating toads. Here we have the 3rd album indeed, and this is through FDA Records. Now, what might sound as a black metal thing on the outside, kind of a screamy vocals, you have the riffs and the production, everything is kind of a very black metallic to begin with, is then challenged once again by these long songwriting parts. That is, when you have 11 minutes for a song, and it's not an exception but more like golden rule here, then you know something is a little bit off from the typical black metal thing. Also, those lyrical topics mentioned in the first page here, or rather on Metal Archives, also kind of pointing out that this is not your typical black metal. So I guess the post-black metal thing is really describing this as well. So on the other hand, yes, you have those trademark kind of a production values. I mean, it's kind of a screamy, cutting-edge guitars. You have this kind of screamy, tight vocals. And you have the kind of a songwriting with and the atmosphere that is kind of a dark, ominous, and all that stuff. So black, yes, definitely. Like I said, there are pointers which kind of say, nope, this is not traditional black metal. Not traditional in the sense of 80s, not the 90s, not even early 2000s. Either go for post-black metal or third wave of a black metal, and then you might get a little bit of an idea what's going on here. Now the good thing here is, even though these songs are lengthy as hell, they're actually pretty good. At least most of the riffs are actually something that totally resonate with me. Not because so much of traditional black metal, but indeed for the reasons of some post-metal black metal albums doing exactly the same with me. I'm thinking about bands like Harakiri for the Sky, if you don't know what kind of pointers I have in my mind. So, definitely not for people who are allergic to post-black metal to begin with. Then again, people who are also bored with the kind of a traditional sense of black metal might find this one fascinating, because this one is building on atmosphere and the kind of riffs which are very strong in the atmospheric sense, but not maybe the catchy ones. Not exactly right to the point, and let's deliver you these vicious satanic songs. Tempo changes go from rather fast, I mean kind of a Marduk fast, from rather mid-tempo parts. It never kind of slows down too much, but there is enough variety to kind of justify this diversity. There are also parts where it feels more like, okay, it's just, engine is going on, but the car ain't moving, if you get my drift. That is, this could be still honed and polished into different level. I'm saying this is maybe not a plus class band, but definitely going to the direction. So something important is in the making, and I would say this is mostly really good of an album. If only some of those songs were a little bit shorter and right to the point, and that kind of a filler material was replaced more of a killer riffs, then this would be definite a gold standard album. Now, is it worth your time? I think so, unless you're allergic to post-black metal stuff. Is it going to be album of the year? Not exactly that, but definitely worth checking out. This is of September 9th, 2022 release. Check it out. The links are provided in the description box. Should you have any comments or questions, put them in the comments box below and I'll get back to you. Now, off you go. Listen and enjoy. Bye.